correctly with the correct amount.
You are tuned into Dash A Fire Podcast.
This is Dash A Fire Podcast. This is Dash A Fire Podcast with Dashai. Vegan, reggae, lifestyle.
Greetings and welcome once again. This is the Dash A Fire Podcast, episode 126. With this episode, special guest, Perfect Giddimani, passing through. And to remember, this is the place where we bring together reggae music and a vegan lifestyle. And I'm your host, Dashai. Each episode, we bring you the latest and greatest in reggae music and glimpses into the vegan lifestyle with interviews, the Fire 5, food for thought, pick of the pod, and more. And be sure to subscribe on iTunes and or Soundcloud or wherever you listen to podcasts. You can also check us live streaming each and every Tuesday on Twitch and YouTube at 6 p.m. As well, you can catch us on niceupradio.com or check out the app Nice Up Radio each and every Monday at 9 p.m. And a brand new syndication we just started a couple weeks ago on the Vegan Broadcasting Network. You can catch us there Thursdays. That's Vegan Broadcasting Network. You can catch it at vbnradio.com. That's vbnradio.com each and every Thursday at 4 p.m. So definitely big up yourself no matter how you tuning in. You know, just give thanks for the vibes and all the support. And also, if you want a shout out, feel free to drop a review on iTunes or share or post while you're listening to the cast. So again, give thanks for the vibes. And as we mentioned before, this episode's special guest is Perfect Giddimani. So with that in mind, we're going to start off the podcast with a brand new tune produced by our brethren Selecta 7 and Loud City on the One World rhythm. Right here is Perfect Giddimani with Our Planet.
This is the Dash A Fire Podcast with Dashai. Reggae and vegan lifestyle. Zin? Yes, I.
Giddimani!
Again, the One World rhythm, Selecta 7 Loud City. Right here is Perfect with Our Planet.
You gotta be from some other planet, beyond the galaxy, across the stars.
It's Perfect Giddimani with Other Planets.
Love.
Again, it's Selecta 7 and Loud City. One World rhythm right here is Perfect Giddimani with Other Planets. Right, y'all, give thanks for the vibes and tuning in.
You gotta be from some other planet, beyond the galaxy, across the stars. Loving you is simply automatic. Love for me, you are my.
Try to remember Perfect Giddimani's passing through. Hold tight.
Different type of loving star. Constellation, she take my loving far. Skin soft like muffin. Up inside her, oven warm. Woman, I love her, make me lucky like a lucky charm. And when I hold you in my upper arm, Daddy gonna give you a baby. She happy when the baby
That Other
born.
Planet.
You gotta be from some other planet, beyond the galaxy, across the stars. Loving you is simply automatic.
Try to pick up Loud City, pick up our brethren Selecta 7, you know.
You are my
Again,
avatar.
One World rhythm. Medi Sun.
People chant one word. Can you hear the people?
Right, One World.
One word. Hear the sound of nature calling. The nation rise and nations fall. Like principle goes on and on. Cause it's one word. We live in
Again, it's brand new reggae music, yo.
Them a chat about third world, first world, second world. Them feel unconcerned. How we depend earth as the world one turn. Is a lesson learned. Who people get hurt, love alone preserved. So all who a say Brexit, and a build up them wall of one selfish. Remember you are war against yourself, no? Global warm, you'll eventually melt down. Hear the people chant. One word, one word. Can you hear the people calling? One word. Hear the sound of nature calling. The nation rise and nations fall.
And live streaming each and every Tuesday on Twitch and YouTube.
One word.
If you're tuning in, big up yourself.
Without ya, look here how you fight until you just now go make it in a life. Without ya,
That's right, loot and fire. If you're feeling God bless right now.
Without ya, that's how we come force right. Them now give praise to most high. Them a survive but not survive.
That's right, I eat a big up yourself. Yes, Spencer, big up yourself.
Food have to eat this Rasta man say. Take on the street this very bright day. Book up in a valley, chaka ball play. All sort of crosses, see down and lay wait. Landlord of all say the bills them fi pay. Managers and boss in a dirty workplace. Everything you try to survive get played. But
again, on my Apple Podcast family, big up yourself.
Without ya, don't care how you fight until you just now go make it in a life. Without ya, every day they are work and
Try nice up radio, big up yourself.
Without ya, that's how we come force right. Them now give praise to most time.
No matter how you tuning in right now, our ganja man and ganja woman are brethren Deli
Bring
Ranks.
the ganja for me, I greatly appreciate. Me love marijuana, it's in my tea. So bring it on. All every plant have to bring it, we in it.
Try pick up yourself,
The
Deli.
ganja for me, I greatly appreciate. Herb on me thing, no have no candy. So bring it on. Tell every farmer to bring it. When we are blaze ganja, we don't have the limit. Yeah. The general bun the highest. Weed in the jar, if you want, you can try it. Wrap it in a wrestler, burn it in a chalice. Keep the place cloudy from London to Paris. Big up the trimmer, them work on the way forest. The hustler, we hustle everywhere, them go them carrots. Ganja man and ganja girl, they in every parish. Weed me can buy it. Bring the ganja for me, I greatly appreciate. Me love marijuana, it's in my tea. So bring it on. All every plant have to bring it. We in it to win it. Bring the ganja for me, I greatly appreciate.
Again, it's the brand new One World Rhythm. Select the 7 Loud City. Right there was Deli Ranks. Right here is Anthony B.
Girl, you're a star, a star, a star. You're my superstar. You're my superstar. Oh yeah, a star, a star, a star. Girl, you're my superstar. You're my superstar.
One more time, the fireman, Anthony B.
Yeah, anytime you step out on the runway, you are the top model. You make me feel like celebrate every day. So me have hip hop few battle. Woman, me say your master yourself.
That's right, man. Big up all my New York posse tuning in. All my Brooklyn posse, all my Italian posse. Big up yourself.
Girl, you're a star, a star.
That's right. All my folks from France tuning in. Big up
You're my
yourself.
superstar. You're my superstar. Oh yeah, a star, a star.
Again, it's all about brand new reggae music. Right there was a brand new One World Rhythm to get used to. Select the 7 Loud City. Right here is Undiluted, brand new Jock here.
I do it for my grandpa, who taught me to be strong. Seems like someone put a target on my back again.
Easy Jock here.
And every time I turn around, there's another knife in my back again. Oh yeah.
Again, brand new Jock here, a thing called Pray. Undiluted reggae rhythm. Watch the lyrics now.
I do it for my grandpa, who taught me to be strong. I do it for my grandma, I just wanna make you proud.
That's right, family vibes, you know.
Cause when you're down, they love to see you frown. But when you reach the top, they just get
Again, if you got blessed.
when you pray for other people in your life, can you sing a special one for Ryan? Seems like the eye that they play, the enemy's coming from left to right. When you pray
Right, brand new rhythm to get you to. Right here is Luton Fire.
I'm too serious, sometimes mischievous, but how can they prove it when they're not with us? But right now, one life to
Right, big up Guidance. I tell you, brand new Luton Fire, Suspicious.
Victory in a chorus because of my chorus. I came out victorious. Them know me ambitious. They say I'm too serious, sometimes mischievous, but how can they prove it?
All my Bay Area, big up yourself.
Well, if them chat so much, then what about them? Me say hello, my nosy neighbor, me no follow them. But if them step in a business, I might color them. Tell them the truth up to them face and make it bother them. Be here loose, slip a talk, them a test the fate. If you want plastic people, try to stop on me gate. You beat them with success, we are overtake. And if them
big up on my folks from Ho Chi Minh, China.
I'm too serious, sometimes mischievous, but how can they prove it when they're not with us? But right now, one life to live, Jaja give us. Them want to see me fall back at it. Them a go on a victory in a chorus because of my chorus. I came out victorious. Them know me.
Big up on my folks that have been supporting the podcast for a long time, you know. Right here is Y Fusion.
Girl, I'm learning about myself as I go.
I tell you, brand new reggae music.
What you know is what you know. What you know.
Upliftable vibes.
Now I'm moving at the speed of sound. Your flow is just your flow. You try to break me in. No, I won't break that easily. You try to break me slow. What do you really know? You said I'm weak inside when I'm stronger than I am.
That's right, Y Fusion. Learning by myself.
So you're mine. Girl, I'm learning by myself as I go. What you know is what you know. What you know is what you know. No, I'm moving at the speed of sound.
Again, brand new rhythm to get used to. Undiluted. Right here is Rhea M.E. with Good Enough.
Never ever feel like you're not good enough. There's nothing that you can't do. Never ever be afraid to try.
Again, brand new.
You may fail once or even twice, yes, but that is life. Just like a dice stand firm on any side. There's nothing in this life you cannot do. Silent river run deep, so let them talk, make the moves while the wall of them asleep. If me can't walk, me abroad. Me just adjust the process, rise again if me fall. Struggles that come from left and right. Sometimes me feel to give up.
Pick up on my Twitch family, on my YouTube family, on my Soundcloud family, on my Apple Podcast family.
You never know what
Right, Nice Up Radio, Vegan Broadcasting Network, pick up yourself.
that you have all this power inside.
Right, DC, pick up yourself.
Cause Jannah gives you more than you can bear. So anytime you feel like the cup will on success, then you
Right now, going out to my brethren Tilo.
don't give up.
It's the voice of Mr. Gentleman, brand new.
Are you my judge? You keep hating and grudge.
Right, brand new 6 Miles
But
rhythm.
anything we rise against, I made with
Right,
that.
DJ Frosh.
Are you my jury? You lay your verdict with fury.
Right, we featured this last week on the podcast again. Brand new 6 Miles rhythm.
He to me
Right here,
so.
Gentleman with Don't Judge.
A true winner, wear them slogan. Them can get every program. Every step, every move, everything I say, yeah. I'm criticized by a moron. This is not about the Bible or the Quran. It's about the idle man who still a furlong. Yo, go tell the boss and the foreman. Yeah, and just protect me at a furlong. Are you my judge? You keep hating and grudge. But anything we rise against, I made with like fudge. Are you my jury? You lay your verdict with you.
Again, brand new 6 Miles rhythm to get used to. Right here with Gentleman with Don't Judge. Right here is Christopher Martin with
How could you fall for him? Give it all to him. When you know that I love you, really love you, no one above you. How could you give your heart to be torn apart?
Again, we live stream each and every Tuesday on Twitch and YouTube. Afterwards, check us on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts.
But I'm still willing to give you all of me. My heart is yours if you're willing to receive.
That's right, Christopher Martin.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Wish we could take them back. Everything won't fall in place. Sometimes we'll go off track. There must be a reason why I still believe in the love I have for you. I won't run from how I feel. It's real, yeah. How could you fall for him? Give it all to him. When you know that I love you, really love you, no one above you. How could you give your heart?
That's right, man. Pick up yourself, Commander Root.
By him.
Again, it's all about brand new right here. It's Prince Levi. Jah walk with
So now gonna coach me in the car where I buy. On the link from me chain where I shine. Jah walk with I. Jah talk with I. Treading 100 miles. Never stop from me a little child. Jah walk with I. Jah talk with I.
DJ Frosh, Prince Levi.
Call for me friend. Them never give me no strength. Them see the tears and the pain from me face. Them never offer 1 cent. Mama said we work hard and go for anything where you want. So late at night me hustle till the lights turn down. Concrete jungle, cool world. Love is a treasure. Now watch me with the car where I buy. On the link from me chain where I shine. Jah walk with I. Jah talk with I. Treading 100 miles. Never stop from me a little child. Jah walk
Again,
with
each and every day with some brand new reggae music, y'all. Our Virgin Pressure Buzz Pipe.
Rastaman a blaze fire. Yeah, it a fi blaze fire. Burn it on the whole entire. Wicked Babylon Empire. Yeah, so the Rastaman blaze fire. We no sleep no gaze higher. Burn it on the whole entire.
Of course, it's Pressure Buzz Pipe with Blaze Fire.
Hey, so me chant, fire can't out and it never cease. For the foolish things them I indulge. Long as I got a pulse and the sunrise every morning means fire for fun. Loud the bag attack, me no want hear none. Corrupted politician, me nah go spare none. Them supply the youth them with drugs and beer gun. It's like them off to see the black nation tear down. The best is yet to come. Man rise up from the slum, victories for the poor. Look at how the table turn. Calling our rebellious daughters and sons. Cause Babylon for done. Rastaman a blaze fire. Yeah, it a fi blaze fire. Burn it on the whole entire. Wicked Babylon Empire. Yeah, so the Rastaman blaze fire. We not sleep.
Again, it's all about brand new reggae music, brand new roots and culture right now. That was Pressure right here. Skip Marley with My World.
Nice to meet ya. I was checking you from across the room. Oh man, sure. Nice to greet ya. Yeah. I would like to spend some time with you.
Again, brand new Skip Marley with My World.
With you, baby girl, you're so divine, yeah. Baby girl, you're one of a kind, yeah. Baby girl, you're on my mind, yeah. Oh, well. You can make me fall in love with you. Oh, just by the way your body moves, yeah. You make me want to share my world, my world, my world, my world.
Again, brand new Skip Marley.
One dance and I change my whole life for you. One glance and I can't keep my eyes off you. One chance to show you what my love can do. Hey, me said it is so blessed that I just get to vibe with you. No stress, just a natural high with you. One chance before the night is through. Oh, baby girl, you're so divine, yeah. Baby girl, you're one of a kind, yeah. Baby girl, you're on my mind, yeah. You can make me fall in love with you. Just by the way your body moves.
Again, right there's brand new Skip Marley to get used to. A thing called My World. Right here's a brand new thing called Bubble and Skink. Yo, it's Peter Ran. What's the style now?
My people, you feel watch where you walk. Cause I be shot at them and move like shark. Careful of your friends and watch how you talk. Don't let nobody come and cut your life short. Remember when we used to take a walk in on the park? Take life serious, no matter skyline.
Yo, trust me, brand new rhythm to get used to. A thing called Bubble and Skink. What's the vibe? Peter Ran.
So bring back the love in the dance. Long time in the bubble and skank. Here come the music and thing.
Again,
bring Peter Ram on top of the rhythm like
Peter Ram. Thing called Bubble and Skank. Try Bubble and Skank rhythm same way. Here we go.
My people, you feel watch where you walk. Cause I be shot at them and move like shark. Careful of your friends and watch how you talk. Don't let nobody come and cut your life short. Remember when we used to take a walk in on the park? Take life serious, no matter.
Shout out my Twitch family, big up yourself. Our Apple Podcast family, big up yourself. What's the ride now?
So bring back the love in the dance. Long time in a bubble and skank. We telling them to give me a chance and show some love in
Tell you some vibes,
advance.
right?
Bring back love in the dance. Long time in a bubble and skank.
Try big up on my Bay Area family, all my Jaw Warrior Shelter family. I tell you vibes like this. What we say?
Love, no, enough you've been kicking me down. Please, love, there's no more figuring out. No, analyzing and no breaking it down. How we grew apart, cause there is no doubt. Wow, all the years we kept messing around. Empty joy that wouldn't last for an hour.
Try Marvey.
Finally
They
found
call
out
Figure It Out, Bubble and Skank with a brand new.
No more stretching this out. Be addicted to the love and the pain that is stressing me out. This chasing love is too insane. Sick of living off broken up promises. Tired of eating up spoonfuls of trust. Ain't no question where this goes, we know what it is. Things can't ever be strong between us. Lonely, the only one who keeps being wrong is me. The only one who's trying to grow and keep a two-way street. Dead ends, we always spinning it down. We keep pressing, stressing over every little thing. Can't communicate, it's only arguments we in. The tension.
Again, Bubble and Skank rhythm, it's Marvey, Figure It Out.
No more stretching this out. Be addicted to the love and the pain that is stressing me out. This chasing love is too insane. What's the use? We can't even recognize the truth. I can't handle it every time we break
Again,
up.
the Bubble and Skank rhythm. Watch the vibe now, you don't know.
Be careful of the ungrateful. Care for your ones, don't spare for the one, don't sleep awaken to see the reality of the situation.
That's right, Bobo Mahalia.
Love you, that don't mean
What
you
we say
safe, man. Talk about love, but only love dollar bills. After all I do for you, my boy, you show me that you don't have a clue. You don't know what love is.
Again, y'all, Bubble and Skank rhythm, brand new.
You don't know what love is. Love is.
Simmer down, baby, let me show you the vibe now. Load up the, let me look for the lighter. A fine little propaganda make you real hyper. Your memory short,
That's
so
right,
baby,
Bobo
let me
Mahalia.
remind
You
ya.
don't know.
Enough things you do to me, I put behind me. If you don't love yourself, you can't love me neither. Thought you want my heart, you only want the back, honey. Yeah?
Baby, what's the problem? Why you doing me like that?
The problem is you.
You don't know what love is. You don't know.
Again, it's all about brand new reggae music right now. Bubble and Skank rhythm. Bigger Irie.
Been together for a while. Still cannot find the words to describe your perfect smile. Woman, before I go wherever souls do, I I feel as though that I
Again, Bubble and
should
Snake.
remind you, you are still my perfect girl. Just know, you are my comfort in this world.
Again, that's Bigger Irie. Right here again, Fireman Anthony B.
Girl, you are my garden full of roses.
Oh gosh.
I love to water you and watch you grow.
That's a fire podcast.
You are the greatest love I ever know. There's more than a million reasons I love you so.
Yo, it's
Girl,
called
you
Queen.
are my queen. You are my queen. So me just can't get you out of me life. Girl, you are my best friend, answer me wife. No more darkness, you bring the light.
Right, going out to Miss Megan Ray.
Hold on tight. Woman, the way me love you, me not fi think twice. You show me paradise, so real paradise. No time for cuss, no time for fight. You come and show
Again,
me
Bubble and Skank Rhythm, get used to that.
yeah, 'cause you're the greatest love I ever know. There's more than a million reasons I love you so. Girl, you are my queen. You are my queen. Yeah, girl, you walk into my world from right out of my dream. No, you
Again,
want
brand new Bubble and Skank Rhythm to get used to, you know.
you come and show a king.
Again, right here is Romaine Virgo and Busy Signal with Pray.
Fret not thyself of evildoers, care of big or small. Love your brother just the same way, 'cause love conquers all.
Oh gosh.
Many folks are gone today, we can't find words to say, but find a
Again, it's
corner.
big combination. Romaine Virgo, Busy Signal with
Your
Pray.
knees and start to pray. Don't you know that prayer answers all? So pray for a better day. We should not just pray.
Alright, me say a prayer, thunderstorm, no matter what is going on. The way the time I run, get out the praises, carry the glory on. No matter the stress, consider the blessings, cause it's flowing on. Some acting greedy, only
Again, Romaine, Busy
Pray
Signal.
for the humble, pray for the meek, pray for the wolf, pray for the sheep. Pray for the world, cause it's really in a mess. No, the vaccine,
Big combination.
everybody affect you off it.
Don't you know that prayer answers all? So pray for better days. We should
Again, it's all about brand new reggae music now.
When you see the sleeping lion, now make it lion wake.
Again, it's Ja Israel with Sleeping Lion on the Bad Boy rhythm. Watch the vibe now.
Israel, when you see the sleeping lion, now make it lion wake. I have the iron from Zion, you shoulda make it lion stay. Hey, when you see the sleeping lion, now make it lion wake. Iron flash lightning.
Our lion and lioness right now is Ja Izzy Israel. Watch the vibe.
If you mess with the cub, then the lion attack. So no think me a run, all lion my back. When the wicked a come, fist a by in my back. You know see it, I feel defend me thing, then counter with the attack. When the wolves them a come, feel me flesh in a pack. Run up on me and you see a wolf and make a go pop. Cause when you see the sleeping lion, no make it lion wake. I have the iron from Zion, you shoulda make it lion stay.
When you see the sleeping lion, no make it lion wait.
Again, our shout Izzy Israel, Sleeping Lion, right here in Zamunda with marijuana. What do we say now?
Step in a row with me chalice in a hand. One puff the Queen, Simelita, England. Not even mention the Pope of Vatican. Aroma
That's right,
making
one of my favorite new tunes now, you know?
Can't burn the weed if you know a food fin ya. Caramel dumpling, banana iron. In your meditation, you are fit.
One more time, all ganja man and ganja woman. What do we say?
Love marijuana, like old football, love Maridana. Huff it and a puff on the corner. Tell Babylon no matter come with no drama. Love marijuana, football, love Maridana. Huff it and a puff on the corner. Tell
Again, brand new rhythm from Suku Ward. Right here, title track, Suku Ward, Bad Boy.
But you a hard boy and you a run from police. You wanna outlaw. But you a bad boy and you man pursue a thief. Where you wanna outlaw. Man a bad boy, we no run from police. We are outlaw. Say man a bad boy, defend we ends with the peace.
One more time, Suku Ward.
Watch it, lippity, flippity. Bout him a dog out and him nah no pity. Boy, yes, Irene and dash with this mitty. Bout him a bulldog and afraid of kitty. A baby that him still a suck on titty. A big waist man, him not smart nor witty. Can't even lock him, get bout him a lock the city. Policeman buck him up, he no pretty.
But you a hard boy and you a run from police. You wanna outlaw. But you a bad boy and you man pursue a thief. Where you wanna outlaw. Man a bad boy, we no run.
Again, brand new rhythm to get used to, thing called Bad Boy. Brought to you by Suku Ward. And right here is a brand new tune we featured on the Pick of the Pot a couple episodes ago with Wake Up and Live by Siobhan.
Wake up and live, yeah. Get up
Right.
and live.
Again, this was the Pick of the Pot a couple episodes ago. It's Siobhan with Wake Up and Live.
If life becomes yeah. Busy and blind, ain't got the time. Check your pace. Lost in the dark, step in the light. Watch your gaze. Mind of a child is so divine. Live for today. Stop focusing on the finish line. Life's not a race, no. Life is a treasure. No man can measure. Life's gonna get better.
Again, it's Siobhan with Wake Up and Live.
Live, yeah. Get up, live, yeah. Wake up and live. You never make time to honor right. Why you wait? Seems like it's that we glorify. Oh, what a waste. Opportunities may never come twice. Don't hesitate. Tell me what are you, what am I? One breath away, oh, life is a treasure. No man can measure. Life's gonna get better. Get up, live, yeah. Get up and live, yeah. Wake up and live. Get up and live, yeah. Wake up and live.
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle scene.
That's right, y'all. Once again, give thanks for tuning in to the Dash of Fire podcast. and we just ran through some brand new tunes and brand new rhythms. We started off the podcast with the brand new One World rhythm brought to you by our brethren Selecta 7 and Loud City. And of course, we ran the perfect with Another Planet, Medi's Son, Luton Fire, Deli Ranks, and Anthony B. And then we went into the brand new undiluted reggae rhythm with Ja Cure, Luton Fire, Way Fusion, and Rhea M.E. And then we went into the brand new Frost rhythm, 6 Miles rhythm by DJ Frost, with Gentleman, Big Tune with Judge Not, Christopher Martin with How Could You, Prince Levi with Ja Walk with I, and of course Pressure Bus Pipe with Blaze Fire. And we went into the brand new Skip Marley single, My World. And then of course the big rhythm, big tune, big vibes, with Bubble and Skank rhythm with Peter Ram, of course, title track Bubble and Skank, Marvey with Figure It Out, Bobo and Mahalia with You Don't Know What Love Is, Biggie Irie with Perfect Girl, and of course Anthony B with Queen. And then into the big collaboration with Romaine Virgo and Busy Signal with Pray. And of course the big rhythm brought to you by Suku Ward. Right there is Bad Boy with Ja Izzy Israel, Zamunda, big tune right there, Marijuana, and of course title track and producer Suku Ward with Bad Boy. And then we sealed it up right there with Wake Up and Live by Siobhan, which is another big tune we featured on the podcast a couple episodes ago in Pick Up the Pod. So of course, y'all, give thanks for tuning in, and do remember we stream live each and every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as of right now on Twitch and YouTube. Again, that's each and every Tuesday, live streaming 6 p.m. on Twitch and YouTube. And afterwards, you can catch us on SoundCloud, Apple Podcast, Mondays on Nice Up Radio at 9 p.m. And of course, the Vegan Broadcasting Network, that's VBNradio.com, each and every Thursday at 4 p.m. So enough with that. We're going to go ahead and move into this episode's special guest stopping through. It's our brethren, Perfect Giddimani.
Yeah, man, you tuned into Dash of Fire podcast, reggae, and vegan lifestyle scene.
Greetings, my brother Perfect. Give thanks for stopping through again. Last time I had you on the podcast was episode 49. We were strictly doing the audio thing. Now with, technology and the ways of the world, we figured everything out, brought you through Skype, linked up, face to face, so to speak. So how's everything going? Big up yourself. What's going on?
Yeah, everything is good so far. We're just here in Atlanta. Just came through to see some friends, plus taking care of some family work, student work, sorry.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. Well, like I mentioned already, we had you pass through the podcast on episode 49, so we don't need to get too much into your history. If people want to check about that, a little bit more detail, definitely go back, go check the Apple Podcast past shows, or on SoundCloud, same way. But Perfect, let people know, for people who might not be familiar, where you come from in Jamaica and kind of how you got started as a singer.
Yeah, well, I'm from St. Anne in Jamaica, which is the birthplace of Bob Marley and Marcus Garvey, Bernie Spear, and the list goes on. Yeah,
man.
I started out from a very early age into music thing, because I was surrounded by the music. We grew up around sound systems and music in our household. My dad liked music. My mother was a singer in the church. So, we had those influences around us, and then, started performing at high school, the school concerts, the parties and stuff like that, until we just, transit up into just making our own sound and creating our own style. And then it's time to hit the road, and from we hit the road and we start recording, and how that goes. It's trying to get played and trying to get recorded by notified producers and stuff like that. So that's how to come up really.
Yeah, man. So real quick, what was your first kind of big break, so to speak, from, like you mentioned, singing in high school and, coming up in the community? What was your aha moment where you're like, yo, I'm really going to do something with this?
Yeah, well, the first time was because back in that time I was intrigued by the whole sound system thing, because we grew up in the era where the sound system ruled, yeah? So at that time, everybody was fascinated to get their voice on a dub plate, seen on an official dub plate vinyl, yeah?
Yep.
And at that time, you had to be like a DJ or a killer wolf a sound and things. A sound man really spending money and bring up a studio and record and stuff like that. So I remember I saved up my own little money, man, and because I wanted to see my name or just, hear my vocals playing from a dub plate. So I saved up my little money. I went to Kingston, at Arrow's dub plate studio, and that's the
legendary right there.
Yeah, that's the first time that my voice went on vinyl, and I was the one who paid for it, and trust me, man, that was, when I went back to St. Anne with that, man, that was like gold, like, trust me, and I played that every day, and every time I go to a party, I bring it, I make the sound man then play it, so, and then here was on the vinyl, and, seeing the reaction from, people in my neighborhood community and stuff like that. That was like, I really need to continue with this thing, yeah?
So I got a couple questions right there. What was the tune, and was it an actual dub plate for a sound system, or you just voiced the tune, pressed it on vinyl, and, made people run it, so to speak?
Yeah, it was not a dub plate, because like I told you, at that time, I was not a hot artist where a sound man would pay me to do a clash lyrics on a dub plate to kill a sound, because I never learned that whole clash lyrics thing yet, because that's a different ball game, yeah?
Yeah, man.
I just wanted to hear my vocals on the vibe. So this was an original song that I wrote, man, because I had a little girlfriend around a place called Backstreet, and I wrote a little song, a little dancehall song, and that's a song that I put on the vinyl, and also it was about 2 to 3 songs I put on the vinyl, because we used both sides. So it was about 2. I think I did that song and like about 2 more songs that I was, messing around with in that time. So it was about songs I pressed up on the vinyl, yeah?
Yeah, man. Well, as a sound man myself, we do dub plates. We've gotten dub plates from you. You passed through our dance, and I just have to big you up perfect. I know I sent you a message that time after you came through for our brother Marcus Black's it's his celebration. He passed away a few years ago, and we call it Black Sunday. And you came through. It was right after 420. And I remember you came out, obviously with your sound system vibe, but you came out with just the Naya Bingy, boom, 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 boom. And then it was like, this is for Marcus. And oh, man, yo, brother, that was like one of the best highlight moments ever. And of course, I respect that, and it makes more sense with your history of coming up in the sound system culture. You came out and just bless the place. So I always wanted to big you up same way,
Yeah, bro, a sound system, we grew on, that side. We grew on sound system, man. A lot that, like these younger generation, they don't understand certain things, King, because if these young artists right now should just put their foot in my shoe for a mile, man, they would have to throw it off, man. You see me? Because first thing is first thing, bro. To even get the chance to DJ and a man sound back in those days, You can't just go and grab a mic and nobody knows you don't have a name. So first thing you have to start lift back first, bro. I used to be a back boy. Then you have to start pick out records. I used to be a record boy to you hand the person who playing the record. Then I used to be a selector also.
Yeah, man.
And after I find out so I can select no one thing, then it's when I start taking the mic and DJ. So it's stages, and it don't happen overnight. It's a process.
Man. No wonder I like your music so much, Perfect. You come from the same school that we all do, you know what I mean?
Time, man, from night till morning, we are DJ upon Sound King.
Yeah, man.
No one, I just vibes. We DJ on every rhythm out of Jamaica. We can tell you every color label. Jammins are blue, Bobby Digital yellow, Black Star Pia blue and white, Penthouse yellow. That is how we knew these records, bro.
Yeah,
we could label it was just from the color or just from a little design from far away.
Yeah, man. I got my 45s in the next room, so I know the vibe, you know.
Sound boy, we all sound boy, man. I come from the sound boy days, man. That's why, you know, anything you give us, you serve us, we ready for it. If you serve us with a band, we ready for it. If you serve us with a sound system, because the sound system was actually class, DJ class for us.
Yeah, man.
Because thing you have to pitch for the whole night. So it teach you voice control, right? It teach you delivery. It teach you longevity. You know, so, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 hour you DJ and you have to keep the vocals up. That was class for us, bro. So I've been to DJ school. So
yeah, man. Well, we appreciate it, and hopefully when the world is different, we'll have you pass through again. You're always one of my favorite brethren to pass through our dance, and you always bust up the place nice. So with a lot of your history going on, Perfect, and again, we covered it a lot more in episode 49, but of course, a lot of people, I can speak for myself, I was introduced to you with Handcart Boy. And I know that's like about, you know, working hard and making moves, you know. So can you touch a little bit on, you know, that journey of busting that tune and, you know, being known for a while from that tune, you know?
Well, bro, seriously, Handcart Boy, that makes you know the struggles, right? Even Handcart Boy, people, a beautiful song like that, and, you know, it came out and the world accepted it. And that is a song that turned my name into a household name, right? Not just in Jamaica or the diaspora, but globally, yeah?
Yeah, man.
That song was recorded under crucial circumstances, brother. I had to hide to record Handcart Boy, right? Because that was recorded at Bobby Digital Studio. And back then, I was a no-namer. It was impossible for me to go into Bobby Digital Studio. It was even impossible for me to go over on the compound. Right? I was looked down as a little country rasta youth, a bun ganja, and you're there, Bobby, big, pretty commercial studio. No, it's like, so sometimes Bobby say, you look like a madman. Get away from the studio gate. Honestly, I'm being honest with you. You know, Jarrett himself right now. But I'm just being honest. And yeah, but it was one of Bobby's protege, a guy called Chris. He was even from St. Elizabeth. He's not from Kingston. But it was his little like apprentice. And he saw that there was something about this Rasta man. Because sometimes he used to walk out the gate and hear me DJing under my voice, mumbling some little lyrics, you know? Yeah, so man. Chris had a rhythm, you know, through Firehouse. Because when Firehouse come to Bobby Digital Studio and they play sessions, Chris managed to sneak around and get a rhythm from Firehouse. Good? Now, I was sleeping in an old car one night out at the studio gate, and I hear boom, boom, boom on the window. Chris come and he said, wake up, Rasta, wake up. You have to come and voice right now, because Bobby gone on the road, gone to look food. Because Bobby was voicing, was Maxi Priest. He was doing a Maxi Priest album. They were both in the studio. They were doing a late night session, but they had to drive out to Half a Tree to get food. So Chris see the opportunity and come up and said, come right now. I was in my sleep. So Handcart Boy could have even sounded better because my vocals weren't awake. I was in the middle of the sleep. And called me and said, come right now. I ran going to the studio and I had to do this one shot because I'm not sure when Bobby is coming back because Half a Tree just down the road. That's all. Bobby just over you and the road, yeah? And honestly, bro, I had one eye looking at the mic and the other eye was looking at the door to see if Bobby's going to push through the door.
Yeah, man.
Right? I came out of the studio with a car eye after that, man. Right? Honestly, it was a one take. Chris pressed the record button and he said, Bubba, one take. Like, we don't have no time to stop and punch and pick up and him said one take. Because Chris can't even let Bobby catch him in the studio either.
Okay.
So we had to do this one take, bro. And one take down the line, back out of that studio, back into the old car. And that's it. Get Hancock Boy mixed and, you know, we start CDs. We'll give it to a whole woman in the market. We'll give it to a kid coming from school. We'll give it to a taxi driver. We'll give it to a tourist in Ocherius. And we start spreading it around, you know. And that is how I'm being honest with you. We never had a budget to promote Hancock Boy.
Right.
Most of the artists in town had a Dan behind them. They had a money machine behind them. I was from the country. My Dan was pumpkin and potatoes and cabbage and yam. That was my Dan. So
well,
I never.
Big up Chris, you know. Big up Chris for that one, you know.
Yeah. Definitely, man.
That's what's up. So now, Perfect. Obviously, that was a while ago, and you always been, you know, working on tunes. But I've been seeing a lot more throughout the last couple of years of pushing yourself almost as a producer, you know, running your own record label. So what's been going on with that?
Well, honestly, I've always, a lot of people think this is just like a no thing. But to be honest with you, I was producing before I started DJing.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's a part of my history that a lot of people don't know, because back in the day, right, when my dad found out that I had a passion for music, that was about when I was about 23, 24, and, you know, he was living in the States. And he surprised me by bringing me a full, complete studio from the States. He, you know, over a time, he bought this, bought the amp, bought the recording machine, bought the mixer, and he set it all together. And he surprised me with a studio in Jamaica. He shipped down everything one day. He just flew in and it was like, let's go to the wharf. And I was like, all right. Usually, you know, you have family coming from the States to bring rice and stuff like that, and a barrel and stuff like that. No problem. Let's go pick it up. When I got there, it was a crate of equipment, studio equipment. That was one of the most happiest days of my life, yeah?
Wow, surprise vibes. That's dope.
Right. And we took home the equipment and we set it up. I had to set the studio up at my mom's house because, you know, at that time, yeah, I was still there. And we set the studio up, and then my brother, which is called Kirk, and I, we started the first label in that area. We wanted to just start recording and go ahead and just full a vibe, but at that time he bought the latest equipment, so we had to go through a bunch of manuals. And then my brother and I, we decided that he will focus on the recording part, and I would focus on like making the rhythms with a DR5 machine, a Roland DR5 machine, plus a sequencer. So I was making, from that time, my brother was responsible for the recording. So we were recording a bunch of talents in and around my area, from Bamboo, Philadelphia, Brownstone, Priory. I knew Chesedek from, he was called Triller Ridge.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we were recording all of those talents in St. Anne under what we called Chalice Palace Records.
Okay.
That's the first label I had. And you know, the studio got so busy that my mom said, no, look, you guys gotta go, because we had like 20 artists in the yard at any given time.
Right.
We left out. We had to rent another area down in Brownstone, which was like about 9 miles from Bamboo, which is, you know, a bigger town. So we had the studio there, and trust me, man, I did a lot of work. Making rhythms is what bought me my first car. A lot of people don't know that. Okay. Making rhythms, DR5 rolling machine, drum machine, and a Yamaha synthesizer. That is what bought me my first car, because when a bunch of people found out I could make rhythms, bro, I could tell you, man, all the DJs that were farmers and stuff like that, they saved up their cabbage money, their carrot money, and they would come every weekend down to Chalice Palace Records in Brownstone, and I would make rhythm after rhythm after rhythm, and that is how I was able to buy my first car. Then, there was a little old Honda, and that was the same little old car that I was sleeping in out at the studio at Bobby when Chris knocked me up on the window to come and voice.
Yeah, man.
And after voicing Hancock Boy, I still had the studio down in Brownstone. I was, you know, Brownstone back to Kingston and stuff like that. Boom, the song started becoming popular. I got way too busy for the studio. There was nobody. And then my brother had started working with telecommunications, you know.
Yeah, man.
There was nobody else to run the studio. There was nobody that knew how to use the equipment like us, because everybody that came along just wanted to either sing or DJ or just have a good time. So I had to close down the studio because I got too busy. Hancock Boy just changed my whole life from that, and I got too busy. So backtrack now to right now, it's I was always producing. However, like if you check even like my albums coming up, like French Connection from Tiger Records, I was like co-produced on that album. If you check Born Dead with Life, I did in Austria. I was co-produced on that album. It would have not done without, you know, a lot of my input as a producer and as an artist. If you look at Journey of 1,000 Miles from Loud City Music over there in Seattle, I was a part of that. And, you know, I was always producing, you know, little singles here and there. But in 2012, no, it was about 2010, you know, I was going through some affairs with my publishing and stuff like that. So, you know, my publishing administrator advised me to, you know, get my own publishing company, so to speak. So Chalice Palace Music is what I turned into my publishing company. Then I switched the catalog over to what now is called Giddimani Records. And then I started doing a lot of work on Giddimani Records, like work project after project after project, you know, through different producers that I work with. Sam Gilly on the label, also Kung Fu Beats from France that I use, you know, on the label as producers. And trust me, I've been just busy at it. I've been putting in a lot of work with different talents, you know, big names, small names, middle names. I don't care who I voice. Once, you know, an artist sounds good, that is what is important to me. And also the work, you know, really speaks a lot of volume. But yeah, I've just been doing tons of work on the label, man. Tons of work, like project after project after project, you know, plus EPs, plus the album that went on Billboard was Giddimani Records also. Nice. You know, and yeah. So just been working, man. Just been doing a lot of work, you know, and trying to establish younger acts, you know, in which I've seen it. It's working actually, because I've seen where the label has somewhat become a household name, where people actually look out for you know, stuff that's coming out for the label, and I know that they are expected to be quality stuff, because that is how I laid the foundation of the label, you know?
Yeah, man. Anytime you drop a new rhythm, I'm always excited, because you always got some solid artists yourself comes across, always a solid tune. Cookies, the herbalist, I really like his style. And, you know, you have artists from California to the UK, Jamaica. I just always look forward to the variety that you, you know, bring forward, you know? So with that new rhythm, the Shank Slang rhythm, that's the newest rhythm that you just dropped, correct?
Yeah, the Shank Slang, man, it's a dope rhythm. If you listen to it, it has influence, you know, that you could hear the 90s in it, but yet still you could hear like a little bit of Afrobeat influences in it if you listen.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm really feeling it. I was telling you right before the interview, the Bobo Pot track was nice up the vibes the other day on the virtual vibes. For all the vegan listeners, I just wanted you to be able to explain what are you talking about in that tune with the Bobo Pot, you know?
The Bobo Pot is strictly ital, man.
Yeah, man.
Strictly ital. That means no type of animal products, man.
Yeah, man.
No animal products. That's why I said no eye, no foot.
Yeah, man.
You know, no head, nothing at all. Just strictly plant-based, strictly from the tree or from the ground, you know?
Yeah, man. Well, let's get into that a little bit, Perfect, with the vibes in Jamaica. With, you know, because before I heard the word vegan, I heard the word ital. And when I was getting into it, it was an easy transition for the idea to go from ital is vital to being the idea of vegan and fully encompassing that. So what's the vibe in Jamaica with the whole ital movement?
No, well, listen, okay. If you ever check Ital, because listen, what if you notice is that society break down Ital in different ways, right?
Right.
Now, if you ask me about the Ital what I and I know about, see, original Rastaman Ital, it is vegan. It is vegan.
Way, right?
So it's same from the tree. Them not use no animal product, nothing at all. No, not even salt, king. Not even salt, bro. Not even salt. So if you're asking me, from my point of view,
yes,
I tell about is quote unquote, color right now called vegan,
right?
So to speak.
See, for me with the ITO movement, when I was first getting into everything, and even when I was first on my vegan journey, so to speak, and I brought this up before, I wasn't not only cutting out animal byproducts, but artificial colors, artificial preservatives, anything,
everything, not at all from Babylon King.
Yeah, man.
When Rasta cook King, Rastaman, original Ancient Rastaman. Nothing at all from Babylon. That is the reason why a Rastaman was able to tell us, him dinner is in his backyard. His breakfast is in his backyard. His lunch is in his backyard. Him go and pick 2 beans. Him pick a carrot. You understand me, King? Him get piece of yam. You understand me? Him make a high-type stew. But his dinner is in his backyard. Him get a coconut. Him great time thing. Him set up him thing. His dinner is in his backyard.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, grate a coconut potato, use it make baked potato pudding, so the item that I know about is quote unquote vegan right now because you're not trying to mix it with anything that is out of the lab, so to speak,
right,
or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's one 100%. Thing as a vegan I would like for more people to realize about not only the animal byproducts, but the artificial and the GMO and these type of things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people, that's why I said society break it down in and then you have people that will just say, okay, I don't eat this, I don't eat that, so I'm vegan. No, you're not, but then establishing that like it's a fact, and then you have people that gravitate onto it. And then the other funny thing about it too is sometimes the people that introduce you to the quote unquote vegan lifestyle are the natural way of eating, because they will still use certain additives and certain things, and then you say, oh, so this is it. Okay, so vegans can use it's okay for vegans to use coloring or blah 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 blah. But yeah, you can use coloring as a vegan, but turmeric or I'm forgetting the name, annatto or but you have coloring, but
carotene and stuff like that. Yeah,
anything that's coming pretty much off the shelf that has preservatives and a bunch of words that I can't read sometimes or I can't pronounce. Something ain't right.
Yeah, man.
Something ain't right. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I wanted to touch on that a little bit, perfect, because we got more into it last time with the whole vegan journey. But again, with the new Shank slang rhythm, Bobo Pot, I just wanted to touch on that a little bit for people who might not be familiar with ITOL, that kind of lifestyle. So give thanks,
Rastafari.
Yes, I. So anything else? I know you mentioned something before the interview about big movements on maybe getting a tune in a movie coming up soon. You want to let people know a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, well early last year
or can we talk about it yet?
Yeah, for sure. The deal is signed already. The deal is done.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, the producers from the new James Bond movie reached out to me in regards to a track that I produced back in 2016 from a project, from the project The Horns of Africa Rhythm.
I remember that rhythm. Nice.
All right. So, yeah, they were interested in licensing the Teacher D song.
Wicked.
For the new movie that will be dope.
Far Away? Is that what track? What track was the Teacher D?
Exactly, the Rastafari.
That's a wicked tune.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So they licensed that track to use in the movie. they keep delaying the movie because of the pandemic and stuff like that. But they reached out to me a few weeks ago and said that the movie should be out on the 1st of April, I think.
Right.
So it was was a very nice, good vibe, good vibe, and I was happy about that because, like I said, the label has been putting in a bunch of work, and not just a bunch of work, but a bunch of good, solid work. And that was a track from 2016, just to show you that a good song stands the test of time.
That's one of my favorite tunes on that rhythm, and like that's where owning your own publishing comes in handy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Before, if you would have been on the record label, they own the publishing, you might not see nothing. But since you run the own record label, the publishing, everything.
Yeah. That was a good thing about it. That it was was on the Giddimani records and not just And then man. And then like I said, it's a good deal, and it was good to know that they knocked on our door, so to speak. And like I said, it's good to always produce quality music because, trust me, man, people are observing and people are listening and they're watching,
Yeah, man. Well, congratulations for that. That's a wicked opportunity for you guys. And that Teacher D tune is wicked, so pick up yourself perfect,
Yeah, give thanks, yes.
Yeah, man. So any other projects that you're working on right now? You got the new... Go ahead, perfect.
Yeah, new brand. I've got the new song, Goodbye Jenna, which is a tribute to my virgin Drew Keys that...
Definitely dropped that after the interview. Yeah, man.
Yeah, late last year, and it was a really a bad day for us all, man, over here. You know what I'm saying? Because he was really talented, and is somebody who is, he trust me, man.
Yeah, man.
We really miss that guy a lot. Not just me alone, but a bunch of people, man.
Yeah, man. Well, actually, me and Drew Keys never linked up in real life, but we've connected on the internet, and he always showed me major respect, especially with the vegan vibes, and always supported. He seemed like a good-hearted brethren, so,
He was vegan.
Yeah, man.
He
would always call me the Vegan Don on the little posts and stuff like that. When we started talking our sound clash, he would always dash out the Vegan Don. So big up Drew, rest in power, brother,
Yeah, man. Kind human being, He's one of those brothers that never tell me no yet. Rather said 2 hours time or check me tomorrow or next week Thursday perfect. But I've never gotten a no from Drew, man.
Yeah, man.
Never gotten a yeah.
So did Drew work on some rhythms with you guys as well, or he was on tour with you guys as well, or all of the above?
True, man. We did everything together, man. Remember that Drew even helped to co-produce a few tracks on the Better Off Dread album, which I think came out in 2013.
Nice.
Plus he had a few rhythms that came out. I think that came out on 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, man. Plus, I had him in China on tour. When I was going to China, the guy that I was supposed to bring on tour, his passport, was expired. So Drew was the next door I could knock on. The only door I could knock on.
Yeah, man.
I knocked on it was like, let's go and do it perfect. So, yeah, man, it's somebody that I spent a lot of time together with, man. On the road and in the studio. And not just, sometimes because, back down in Miami at my apartment, the studio is like 2-3 blocks.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's somebody I used to just go and check sometime and just chill and not even music sometimes, just
reason. Yeah, man.
Life matters and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I just find. So I'm a brethren, man. I'm a brethren, bro.
Yeah.
And I had to for him because if it was the other way around, he would be doing something for me, man. Just open heart, just like that, with an open heart. So
yeah, man.
No.
Well, you want to tell people the name of that tune again?
Name of the song is Goodbye Jenna. And it's out right now on all major platforms. The video will be out later this week, if not very early next week. But the video is done. I'm just trying to get a premiere date and stuff like that and get it out properly. But yeah, the video is done. The video will be out very soon. The song is out on all major platforms. The name of the song is Goodbye Jenna. Tribute to my real friend, Drew Keys.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, perfect. Before we go, you want to let people know where they can find you on all the social media, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah, perfect Giddimani on Instagram, perfect Giddimani on Facebook. I'm not really a Twitter fan, but you can find me over there, perfect Giddimani also. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Pretty much.
Yeah, man. Well, give thanks.
I'm on all the major platforms that distribute music. So
yeah, man.
I'm Googleable. You see, I'm Googleable.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, give thanks, Perfect, for passing through the podcast again. I've only had a couple people pass through twice, so give thanks for passing through again. And any last words to everybody out there tuning in and checking the vibes?
Well, just stay safe, man, because something is going on out there. Something is going on out there that it ain't right. A lot of people are losing their lives, and we have loved ones that are just going like that, So just try to be safe, man. Try to be safe and just tell the ones that you love that you really love them, man, and spend time with them and show them how much they mean to you, and just be good, man. Try to be good, because we are not here for a very long time, man. So just do all the good you can do to all the people you can do good for, and live up, man. Live up and just be nice and be Irish. See and be seen.
Yes,
that's all I love.
Yes, I. Well, give thanks, Perfect. We'll check you next time, brother. Bless up.
Yes. Respect, that's all. Give thanks. Heart and love.
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle scene.
That's right, man. Of course, big up our virgin Perfect Giddimani for passing through. That's right, man. And all my folks checking the live stream on Twitch and YouTube right now, big up yourself. We appreciate the vibes, So like me and Perfect talked about, we got to get into some of his big tunes and big vibes. So right here is Goodbye Jenna by Perfect. Going out to our virgin Drew Keys.
Fifth one sincere,
That's right, Goodbye Jenna.
Me in a black 3-piece suit, shine black boot and tie. Goodbye to the real Jenna. Pour a drink for me friend again. Goodbye to the true Jenna. Another tea in a heaven. I want a big fat split and a chill with the angel then. Champagne rain blessed upon the real, me no fake friend. Money can't buy life, people. How it feel when a loved one leave you. Gone out of the world and never to return. That stick like me. I water full up a jump and oh God. Look from how far we are come from. Goodbye to the real Jenna. Pour a drink for me friend again. Goodbye to the true Jenna. Another tea in a heaven. I want a big fat spliff and a chill with the angel then.
That's right, going out to our virgin Drew Keys, rest in power.
No fake friend. Black banner on the corner. Soldiers representing. It's a straight up family. Drew Keys in a Zion I resting. They can be poop on the ground. Tell me why does the good die young? Why does the old time come? Remember the song that said life goes on. Oh God. I water full up a jump and look from how far we are come from. Goodbye to the real Jenna. Pour a drink for me friend again.
Again, big up our virgin Perfect Giddimani for passing through, Again, that was Goodbye Jenna, going out to our virgin Drew Keys. And here's another tune we were talking about, Bobo Pod on the brand new Slang Tang rhythm.
Vegan life sweet. I said you are what you eat.
Try to pick up all the vegans, I tell you. One more time, it's perfect. Brand new thing called Bobo Pop.
Vegan life sweet. I said you are what you eat.
Shank slang rhythm, Again, Perfect Giddimani. Specialist Bobo Pop.
Bobo drive in the bat. Oh, not a rat. This a not met. Drive court, not a idol. Man, I get up on the idol. Spot up with the idol. Drop me, say the idol. Shut up, fire. You know, jerk. Never kill a chicken or a Chinese frog. Man, a strictly vegetable in a me scandal bag.
Again, I tell you, Giddimani, vegan vibes. What we say?
Listen, no moon, no heater. Not a animal, yeah, ain't in a human kitchen.
That's right, they call Bobo Pop. Slang rhythm, brand new thing from Perfect Giddimani right there is Bobo Pot. And of course, another big tune I've been vibing with from the Red, Gold, and Green label right here is Perfect with Good Herbs.
Giddimani! Strictly the best of panic. Straight from West it organic. Anytime I want to
That's right, all ganja man and ganja woman right now.
Anyway, the good herbs are burn. Me put me car in a reverse and fi make a U-turn.
That's right, big up my brother Jah Wiser, all the Bay Area family, I tell you.
Again, me say give them a new turn. Anyway, the good herbs are burn. Tell the farmer man say Giddimani got to return.
Big up my brother Perfect Giddimani for passing through. A couple tunes from him right here is Good Herbs.
Get to the point, Sally Sergeant. When I get the cut, she make me load up the bite. She me split sound that I play all night. Lay up on the car, that's a whole lot. You do not come and a push, a cookie and kush. Straight to the market, out of the bush. What a fi put on, me say food a fi cook. As it was written in the book. Anyway, the good herbs are burn. Me put me car in a reverse and fi make a U-turn. Anyway, the good herbs are burn. If the ganja government again, me say give them a new turn. Anyway, the good herbs are burn. Tell the farmer man say now you think it got to return. Anyway, the good herbs are burn. Up above in Jerusalem schoolroom them are. So me say we come place. Critical case. Thanks and praise. God bless my tears. Yeah, with the medication always. Still a well a meditation nowadays. Ganja rather Colorado, I fi catch a next fight. Amsterdam, the coffee shop of every herb what me like. The sticky icky to a my time.
Yeah, man, if you're living somewhere where they legalize ganja, big up yourself, you know.
Anyway, the good herbs are burn. Me put me car in a reverse, I fi make a U-turn. Anyway, the good herbs
big
are
up
burn.
Jimmy Spliff Sound on the production right there, and of course Red, Gold, and Green label.
Anyway,
and of course, big up Perfect Giddimani for passing through. And you know we gotta play the big tune from Perfect. Right here is Handcart Boy. Give thanks, y'all.
Come on, princess, is one of our and you know. I will never make the eye fault.
Shouts to the brother Perfect Giddimani for passing through. Big anthem now.
She get bully for love and joy from the Handcart Boy. And the same little bobo you to a name fits right. On a market, me juggle pepper and pop chai. She never know she would have never die.
Yeah, man, another big tune me and Perfect we're talking about, you know. And I'm always gonna have that story in my mind whenever I hear this tune. So big up Perfect Giddimani for passing through, you know.
Yes, I see the case up and down.
She get bully for love and joy from the Handcart Boy. And the same little bobo you to a name fits right. On a market, me juggle pepper and pop chai. She never know she would have never die. She get bully for love and joy from the Handcart Boy. And the same little bobo you to a name fits right. Round a market, me juggle pop chai. She never know she would have never die. I'm trotting from the mountains. For me foot up your red dot. Crocus bag them stitch up and the cabbage well cut. Bout a dozen I trade from me shot I got. Peppers, ripe bananas and some peanuts. I met this princess in the market standing by the culvert. I could see that all she need was I and I comfort. Said she come from upper river guts, but she's coming home to my little hut. She get full of love and joy from the young cat boy. And the same little bubble youth when the fits right. Round a market, me juggle pop chai. She never know
If
she
you
would
want to catch up again with Perfect before episode 49, we had him on the show, so you can check out more history and more vibes what he was doing back then. You know? But in the meantime, it's all about big anthems. Yo, Perfect Giddimani, big up yourself, brother.
Always admire when I glorify the king. I know I seal my turban each and every morning. Sipping a little water from the spring. I push my cart and dance and sing. Oh, what a loving, caring woman you are. And what I am thankful for. She never take no money from the superstar. She got fully love and joy from the young cat boy. And the same little bubble you 20 and fits right. Round a market, me juggle pop chai. She never know she woulda never die. She get fully for love and joy from the young cat boy. And the same little bubble you 20 and fits right. Round a market, me juggle pop chai. She never know she woulda never die.
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle scene. Yeah, man, this is the Dash of Fire podcast, top 5, aka the Fire 5, roots and culture.
Once again, this is the Dash of Fire podcast, Fire 5, roots and culture. And coming in at number 5, of course, a big tune we featured last week, maybe even the week before. The big tune is going to be big vibes for sure coming into 2021 on the Captured Land rhythm. Right here is Chuck Fender coming in at number 5 this episode. One more time, it's Chuck Fender with Eternal Fire.
When the things are done, the fire just a burn. Judgment.
That's that big tune to get used to, you know.
You better give me back me country or shit I go steep. Who sell out the airport, who sell out the beach? Who a pressure poor people, make no food nah eat? How rape a little girl and burn her in the street? Turn them youth in a gunman and the girl them in a freak. Round ya no easy man a drop like
Big up Echo One Production. Again, the Captured Land rhythm is Chuck Fender with Eternal Fire.
Eternal fire, eternal fire. No for fi go take away themself and retire. Eternal fire, eternal fire. No for me dead, some no want me for die. Eternal fire, eternal fire. No for fi go take away themself and retire. Eternal fire, eternal fire. Some want me dead, some no want me for die. No for talk about them a click, click, click. How I worship the 666. Make them no say fi we Bible no stick. Tell them fi move with them bag of antics. Because the wages of sin is death. The gift of God is eternal life. None for them a fuss and them a war and a fight.
My Virgin Deli Ranks is sending this over, you know.
Eternal fire, eternal fire. No for fi go take away themself and retire. Eternal fire.
Right, a big tune to get used to right there on the Captured Land rhythm by Echo One Production. That's Chuck Fender with Eternal Fire, and they already got a video out for that, so definitely check that out same way. And coming in at number 4 on this episode's Fire 5 is Rick Jam with Ready for Them.
Yeah. That's it. Ready for them. That's a fire podcast. Ready for them, me soon roll into your city. Me need a space in the reggae community. Cause me have the style and me have a versatility. And anyway they show them that we are gonna shell it. Just give me a beat and I might make me sure 65. Even a cappella man a slot it like a miss it.
Coming in at number 4 right here is Rick Jam with Ready for Them.
Just give me a beat and I might make me sure 65.
Me come from a place where them call Fletcher's land. 46 mark lane, big yard chest pattern where me trod from. And I say big up mama Aina and the fam we well done. I'm a granny when them Betty, she a real strong woman. At 13 operation, she the cause of cancer. And she still a try this earth just like a real champion. But my mother never get the chance to see me reach far. So every song me write, me doing it just for her. Me not gonna make this talent go to waste. Do my own thing, me say me not watch no face. Just I count up the days, embracing the rough ways. I fall the fate, but me still a make you know. Say me ready for them, me so roll into your city. Me need a space in the reggae community. Cause me have the style and me have a versatility. And anyway they show them and then we are gonna shine it. Just give me a beat and a mic, make me show it. If I even a cappella, man, I slot it like a Messi. Cause we have the style.
And coming in at number 4 right here is Rick Jam with Ready for Them. What's the style?
Make me show it with the youths them. In the streets where you hustle fit the food, fit God feed them children. But mine I show them true self. Third eye open, make them know so you are pre them. Hit a shot in all I know I can't see them. Only Jack can judge me from the crown of my head straight down to the sole of my feet. Make them know man not the realest. Keep a smile on my face because I've been blessed. So never try to stop your fun when them see you are all a vibe. But Jaja, I'm a guide and he protect every time. So no matter how them trying, they will never see me crying. Me need this dollar sign, but me know a suit time. Cause me ready for them, me so roll into your city.
Again, coming in at number 4 right here is Rick Jam with Ready for Them.
Cause me have the style and me have a versatility. And anyway they show them and then we are gonna shine it. Just give me a beat and a mic, make me stress it.
Coming in at number 3, friend of the show, our brethren Tilly Bot from the brand new album I Am Reggae. Right here is Psalm.
Babylon.
Cabinet a run for ear that talk about bandits. Tell them to stop the madness. Them can't mash up this badness. Them a ball, sinking sun. Jamaica wanna get him from who needs some so this is one. Them a ball, sinking sun. Jamaica wanna get him from who needs some so this is one. But black is beautiful for true. But them a say that I know you. Them do all this. What we ever do to you? That we preach when you practice. Can't say equal rights and all know that no active. But every day the youths are born for justice. Poverty is not a mistake, it's
again,
a tactic.
Friend of the show, Tilly Bot.
With beer convict in a city, youths are where them target.
He stopped by the show around episode 113, so definitely go back and check that interview and check that vibe, you know? Again, from the brand new album I Am Reggae, it's Tilly Bot with Some.
Them a follow, sinking sun. Jamaica wanna get him from who needs some so this is one. Them a follow, sinking sun. Jamaica wanna get him from who needs some so this is one. If you're miseducated and your brother can't read, who's the prophet? Can't say you're free and you're in a massive pocket. No, oh you feel hungry and you still a pay pasta. Every day it's time, straight disaster. Release the chain, them a use them brain. Who the crafter, them a follow. Sinking sun. Jamaica wanna get him from who needs some so
coming in at number 3 right here is Tilly Bot with Some.
Them a follow.
Coming in at number 2, brought to you by Upsetta and Loud City on the King's Rhythm. Once again, it's Busy Signal and Capital D with Fiery.
Upsetta. Busy Signal.
Right, big up Loud City making major moves right now, you know? And of course, big up Upsetta. Again, Busy Signal, Capital D with Fiery.
Long time, me bring it up in the streets, I connect the microphone, me rough it up. Anytime me get a rhythm, me get them a killing like a Tyson uppercut. Radio or in the club, I murder the rhythm and tell me see blood. fiery, me are the fuego volcano, they're ready for erupt. Lava, the girl I'm a Jamaica love when me speak some patois. Some of the lyrics and syllables in them a verse, them I need some agua. Some boy them is not ready for this, them a baby for this. Blah blah. In the Connecticut, me represent Hartford, Puerto Rico, Caguas. Fiery, fiery, fuego, fiery, fiery.
Again, it's on the King's Rhythm. Upset a Loud City. Number 2 with Fiery, Busy Signal, capital D.
Busy to signal Jamaica to Africa, US to Canada, London to Panama, Cuba to Puerto Rico to Dominica. Burn it up, we burn it up. Turn it up loud with the microphone up in your wheel. Go Vellela, don't feel no Vellela. Never feel when we go on a journey. I mash the words, then we cut it like hernia. Earlier upset in the city. Busy signal, we like in the vicinity. Alien get the thing hot and it fire. We telling them straight and why they can't follow. We color, we probably them need some more energy. Then speech on authority. We have the lyrical style and dexterity, class and quality. Fiery,
fiery, fuego, fiery, fiery.
Make sure you check out the Assassin on that same rhythm, Jaja Children.
Fuego.
Big tune, big vibes, you know.
Blaze it up, yeah.
And again, it's the King's Rhythm.
Fuego.
Upset a Loud City.
Fuego. Fiery, fiery.
That Busy Signal, capital D with Fire.
Blaze it up, yeah.
I'm gonna waste no time with me hear the bass line. Another rhyme, them pray to me like I'm a Frankenstein. My house smart them like Einstein. And I'm a Pro Tools, me late focus. Me no follow, me no like no rules. I'm born in 1971, so you know that I come from the old schools. Me cool like breeze, ready for new shows in Belize. Toy Felice, when me hear a rhythm that fit my vocal keys. Motivated by positivity to the best of my ability. Man, a celebrity when me sing melodies. We seal up the Trinity. Fiery, fiery.
Again, this is the Dash of Fire podcast, Fire 5, Roots and Culture. And coming in at number 5 on the Capture Land Rhythm was Chuck Fender with Eternal Fire. I'm sure that tune's going to move up pretty quick. And coming in at number 4, Rick Jam with Ready for Them. And of course, friend of the show, Tilly Bop with Psalm coming in at number 3. And coming in at number 2, right behind us right now on the King's Rhythm, of course, Upsetta and Loud City. Big up yourself with Busy Signal and capital D coming in at number 2 with Fiery. And of course, number 1 brought to you by Loud City again and our brethren King Ivy Air. This is Esau, Capleton, and Luton Fire with The Beginning of Time.
And I say only Manuel King Selassie I Jah Rastafari ruling reigns over all things from the beginning of time. Jah been a show them signs. And I say only Manuel King Selassie.
Again, coming in at number 1, it's Esau, Capleton, and Luton Fire with The Beginning of
over all
Time.
things from the beginning of time. Jah been a show them signs. I listen, I see,
Right, Loud City, big up yourself. My brother King Ivy here, big up yourself, brother.
So sweet, I know I shall conquer the beast. Oh gosh, to the fullest, the earth shall in everything.
If you fire make it burn candy, bullet black Marcus, coffee size. Look to the east, for still I see up there. The west, I go play so not and down there. On them out you gon' see Urge rightful ruler go before we start up on the town and love
Luton Fire and Capleton, The Beginning
long
of
story
Time.
From the beginning of time.
I'm the beginning.
Jah been a show them signs. I listen, I see, is the emperor.
Never hear about I am the I am. Conquering lion. Carnal mind can go as Zion. Put them in the fire, make them fire. No. Never hear about the Prince of Peace. Prince of North, South, West, and East. And the same Prince that trample the beast. I listen, I see, I speak. Alright then. Them a one like them no member Geneva. All of them did have to pack up and leave ya. Long time them a some old time deceiver. And them we have to get rid of them.
From the beginning of time.
Yeah, pick up our Reggie King IVR and Loud City, Esau, Capleton, and Luke Fire. The beginning of time coming in at number 1.
You are in tune to Dash of Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle. See, this is Dash of Fire, food for thought. See?
That's right, y'all. Give thanks for tuning in and checking the vibes with us right now as our food for thought. And, you know, each episode we bring up products, questions, maybe some controversy. I'm not really into that, but, you know, if somebody brings something up, hits me up, you know, maybe we can get into it a little bit. But this episode's food for thought, really, I just wanted to touch on something I definitely touched on before, and I know last episode me and Maccabee touched on it, even in another podcast show that they don't even talk about vegan or food or anything like that. They brought it up, and I just think it's an important reminder for people, because I really thought of it because one of my good friends, my brethren, not going to say who it is, no pressure on anybody, but my brethren told me that he's going vegan for a month, and he's been vegetarian for a really long time, and I know some people try to set standards for themselves, but it's obviously a lot easier to be vegan already or vegetarian already and take that next step. But what I thought was interesting, that with the other podcast show that I was listening to, and the guy's co-host, the guy said he's a meat eater. He just said he's gonna cut out meat for a month. I mean, he's not vegetarian or anything. He just cutting it out. Like some people say cold turkey. I like to say cold tofu. And his friend kind of reminded him, hey, if you want to stick with it, you should just, you know, take it in steps. And that's something that I recommend to a lot of people, is that, you know, take it in steps. Don't, you know, go hard on yourself or anything. Because personally, I took it slow, where my goal wasn't to be vegan, but as I learned about different ideas about food and consumption and things like that, I just took one thing out at a time, and I think that's important, and it helps you to really stay on it. You know, if you take one thing, take your time, so to speak, and that's one thing that I always like to tell people when they first take in the steps. I just say take your time, you know, like find something that you make, like a big easy one is spaghetti or tacos or something, but then just get the vegan alternative and try that. And then as you go along, you'll try different things. You'll get into maybe jackfruit or making mushroom tacos and different things like that, so to speak. So just a quick reminder for today's food for thought is definitely take your time, one step at a time, find your path, you know, like I was the reason with Maccabee, like just take your time. And I think that's an important lesson, because it's so easy to set the standard, and, you know, I'm going vegan now, which, you know, some people are at that point where they've been vegetarian a really long time, and the obvious next step is just for them to be vegan. So, and I applaud that, of course, and big up yourself, anybody that's on that path. But anybody that just has never even thought about going vegetarian or vegan or anything like that, I always recommend just like take your time, one step at a time. You know, maybe once a week, twice a week, you know, the weekends, the weekdays, anything like that that's more durable as you take your slow steps. That's what's going to really keep you on that path. Because if you just cut everything, then you kind of like, you know, if you don't do it, then you kind of have everything on top of you, so to speak, everything, you know, weighing you down, so to speak. So, you know, I think just one step at a time and one motion at a time, one meal at a time, you know, whatever you need to do, you know. But just today's food for thought, just a friendly reminder on, you know, take your time, one step at a time. That's right, y'all. Give thanks.
Yeah, man, you tuned into Dash of Fire podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle scene.
That's right, man. Again, big up Perfect Giddimani for passing through today's episode. We appreciate it. We're gonna definitely line up some more artists. So of course, big up yourself, Perfect Giddimani, and make sure you check him out on all the social media platforms. The music vibes that he's always pushing out, new rhythms and new vibes. And everybody that's been tuning in with us for the last hour and a half or so on the live stream on Twitch, big up yourself and give thanks. We live stream each and every Tuesday right now at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Twitch and YouTube. Afterwards, you can find us on Soundcloud, Apple Podcast, as well as Mondays on Nice Up Radio at 9 p.m. and Thursdays on the Vegan Broadcasting Network. That's bbnradio.com each and every Thursday at 4 p.m. So again, just look us up, Dash of Fire Podcast. Just give thanks for the vibes and all the support, everybody, and we'll check you guys next time. And before we seal it up, you know we got to seal up this podcast with this episode's pick of the pod. And this is from a brethren. He goes by King Kome. He's a reggae artist out of Africa. He had a big tune that I was playing at the beginning of the pandemic when unfortunately I wasn't doing the podcast, so I'll definitely play that tune maybe even next time for you guys to check out. And again, his name is King Kome. His tune is called Addicted. So again, big up yourself. Give thanks everybody for tuning in. We're going to seal up this episode with this episode's pick of the pod. Right here is King Kome with Addicted.
My love for you never die. My African queen, King Kome. Yeah. I'm addicted to you, I'm addicted to you, I'm addicted to you. Girl, I love you. My love for you never die. My African queen.
That's right, man. Right here, this brethren King Kome with Addicted.
I'm addicted to you, I'm addicted to you, I'm addicted to you.
That's right, y'all. Give thanks. We'll check you guys next time.
Girl, I love only you, girl, I love only you.
Remember, each and every episode, brand new reggae music. Fire 5. Of course, interviews, artists passing through. That's right. Check you guys next time. Bless up, King Kome, Addicted.
I'm addicted to your love. I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to your love. I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to you. Your love catch me like you. You make me feel brand new. I can't do without you. No matter what you do. I'm addicted to your love. I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to your love. I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to you. Yeah, me know. Sometimes you sweet, sometimes you bitter. All the girl them only you make me feel better. I know sometimes you change like the weather, but I can't resist you. My love for you is forever. I'm addicted to your love. I'm addicted to your life. No matter what I want, I will make you my wife. You make me feel happy when you give me a ride. I love the way you scream. I love the way you smile. Girl, I love you unconditionally. Oh my baby, my love for you never die. Girl, I love you unconditionally. Oh my baby, my love for you never die. I'm addicted to you, I'm addicted to you, I'm addicted to you. Girl, I love only you, girl, I love only you, girl, I love only you. Your love catch me like flu. You make me feel brand new. I can't do without you. No matter what you do. I'm a
Dash of Fire Podcast, reggae and vegan lifestyle. See?